Welcome to the channel, YouTube. Today we are checking out Lago Linda's Hideaway, and this is located at 950 Black Ridge Road in Beattyville, Kentucky. This is really close to the Red River Gorge area. It's about 20 minutes to actually get into the gorge from here, but you're still close enough to town to pick up supplies as you travel back and forth. Now, there is not like a really close grocery store, but there's a few Dollar Generals and gas stations that are really close. So if you forgot something or you need to run out and get something. Now, here at Lago Linda, they have campsites for tents. They have some hookups for campers, but no sewer hookups. They have a dump station on site, and they have cabin rentals. They have a really big lake at the bottom of their property, and they have 3 cabins around that lake. One is really big, probably sleeps like 10 to 12 people. Then they have 2 smaller ones that look like family cabins. And then on their upper hill where we stayed, if you drive to the end of their road, it looks like they're setting up some more small family style cabins. And the property has 2 restroom and wash areas, so you can get in there and get a shower. And they have lots of campsites for tents. And most people that come here, I think they come here to do rock climbing. So they'll come in and stay for the night and then pack up most of their stuff and go climbing for the day. We actually came in with our Jeep because we were there to do the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway Trail. It's a 98 to 103 mile trail that takes you a loop around the Red River Gorge area to a bunch of service roads, old oil drilling roads, and forestry roads. And some of them, they're a little challenging. Now, it is almost a mile from the road, and it's partially paved and very well maintained stone gravel roads back to this office and camp store. And the camp store is more of like a cafe with a really big sitting area off the side of it. That's where they host, it seems, most of their events, where they have music and maybe do some games and stuff like that. And next to this, they have another pavilion set up, and then they have like a little cozy shack, I think they call it, where it's air conditioned. There's a refrigerator in there. You can keep your stuff in there. They say no cooking inside of it, but there's board games, there's TVs, there's puzzles. It's a really nice place on a really hot day to just go relax. And I'll bet in the wintertime it gets a bunch of use from tent campers. The road down to the lake and the lakeside cabins, it's pretty long. I don't think you're walking up and down this thing. You're definitely driving. And once you're down there, it's really pretty, and they do allow swimming and fishing in the lake. And cabins down there, they're really nice, and I'm sure they're great to stay in. We didn't stay in one of those, so I can't show you the inside or the amenities they have, but check out their website for details. So we were pretty fortunate that we were here for 4th of July weekend, a really long weekend. We showed up on a Thursday, which was the actual holiday, and we were there through Sunday morning. So we used this as our base camp, and we went out and did stuff from here. And at night, it was pretty nice. They had some music set up. Some boys played till about 10 o'clock at night, and then Friday night and Saturday night they had fireworks for us, which I was not expecting any of that, so kudos to them for holding a little 4th of July celebration for us. And we did not eat at the campground. The kitchen area, it was okay, it was campground-ish. Say that there were a lot of kids working in there, which, no, that's fine, whatever, but the quality of food we're going to call like fast service food at gas station. I don't know if it was good or bad. There were a lot of people eating it. It just, we brought our own food and we did our own thing. We did sit out and enjoy the band, and we sat outside at night and didn't get tore up by mosquitoes or bugs. You can see a lot of stars at night because this is kind of a dark zone area, so the night sky is plenty visible, and even caught some SpaceX satellites floating through the sky above us. That was pretty cool. Now the downsides to the campground. I already mentioned that none of their spots appeared to have sewer, so you had to drive or bring a tote with to haul your stuff off. The bathrooms, both of them were clean. They were serviceable. My children, we make them go take showers at the shower house, because especially when we have to dump our own sewer like that. So they said the hot water was great and it lasted and there was no line. We were there, like I said, for a holiday weekend. It wasn't terribly busy. There were lots of spaces available. We picked a campsite close to everything, so we were within walking distance. And people were nice at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. The place is quiet, like it's just crickets. So that was nice. Now the downsides to the campground. If you're looking for like a party atmosphere, this isn't it. If you're looking for a lot of people, this isn't it. The prices were right on par with everybody else. And when you have a band, it's better when there's a lot of people there. And that pavilion was about half full by the end of the night for the fireworks. And that was about the attendance at the campground for the weekend. Some of the spaces around, you could tell that they're trying to remodel, so there was a lot of construction supplies around their office and bathrooms. So that was kind of And there was some really old campers. I'm not exactly sure why they're there or what they're doing, but it didn't look like anybody was staying in them, so it was just kind of like, that's an eyesore. At our campsite, we noticed instantly that our electrical box wasn't connected to the post. So you got 110 volts at 30 amps just dangling there. So it was kind of super sketch. It worked, but it was super sketch. And as you look down the line, the grass was cut with a speed mower, so nobody came in behind and weed whacked anywhere. So there were patches of, 1.5 foot tall grass. And it's, whatever. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I don't really care if the grass is cut like that, but some people might. Okay, so in summary, it wasn't a bad place to stay. It wasn't the greatest place we've ever stayed at. It was right down the middle. I think if you are looking to explore the Red River Gorge district in Kentucky, I don't think it's a bad place at all to stay. So, until next time, go anywhere, do anything.